My hair is wet. I'm about to give it a nice blow dry, but I thought while I was up here and I have all my lighting, I would go ahead and get this video started. Welcome to a new week, and I'm about to actually head to a dermatology appointment. As you saw this morning, I was reworking my entire website. I do this a lot. Probably every couple of months will completely redo my website, and I'll probably continue to do that thanks to a very user-friendly website. Gosh, I wish this was an ad, but it's not. I go through Wix, and it's the drag and drop platform. Gosh, I sound like an ad, but it's really user-friendly to build it however you like, and these kinds of things I really do have fun with. So I love redoing my website and just making it more how I am currently, because I change a lot with like my taste and my style and what I like, you know, so that's kind of changes along with it. And I also get seasonally, I change seasonally too. So anyway, look at these cute towels that I got. I got a pack of these. So there's a bunch downstairs, a bunch up here for cleaning off my makeup brushes, and then also wiping all the mascara off my eyes at the end of the night, because I've been destroying all of our hand towels with makeup. So I'll link them in the description below. One side's like that kind of chamois feeling that's microfiber, which I actually don't like the feeling of. And this side is more of a towel, but they do have that microfiber feeling that gets stuck to the dry things on your fingers, and ugh, don't love that, but they're really handy for this. So I'm gonna just keep using it. Hopefully when I wash it, maybe that feeling will soften up a little bit. Yeah, welcome to a new week. I'm back on my taking care of myself. Well, I wasn't off it, but I didn't go to Pilates since before Sacramento, before our trip. I really fell off on that. I fell off on most of my workout stuff, and I've been kind of taking my supplements, but not remembering to do it every day. My doctor wants me to drink more water, take my berberine, and stay up on my protein. And so my berberine just came in last night, and I started taking that again. If you are somebody who's considering berberine, which they call nature's Ozempic, and it's supposed to help with cholesterol, and I do have high cholesterol, and I was pre-diabetic at one point, but I've had blood work since, and because I quit drinking and made some lifestyle changes, that has, I think, cleared up or gone away for the most part. So we're gonna get blood work done again. I go this week. So I have my dermatology this week. I have my blood work again this week. They're gonna do my full thyroid panel. They're gonna do my testosterone, because the last time I went, they just did estrogen. I'm like, wait, guys, why are we not doing the full blood panels? Why? I know that they say you have to have certain symptoms to qualify for it, but if I have to start lying to have them test things that I think is a possibility in some of my issues with weight gain and just not be able to lose weight, stubborn belly fat. I know they're like protein and working out, but like there's more to it than that. And a lot of us are just like, what do I do? And it does feel defeating. It makes you feel like, what's the point? So with Pilates, I just was like, well, I'm not seeing results from it anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anymore. And then I went yesterday. When I tell you 3 weeks off of Pilates is like starting from the beginning. And I was actually thinking, when I was consistent with it, even just once a week, that I think I could level up a class. This is starting to get really easy. Oh no, no. Oh no, no, no. It's not getting easy. I was getting more fit because I went back and I almost passed out. I felt dizzy and lightheaded, and I had to stop doing one of the exercises halfway through to catch my breath. I'm like, who is this? Anyway, I should probably go blow dry my hair and get ready to go. But yeah, let me just say that even once a week Pilates makes a difference. It's not like this huge body change where everyone's gonna go, oh my God, have you been working out? You look great. Like, none of that's happening, but I am at least getting in shape and my core is stronger from going just once a week. So if you're asking me, yes, is once a week Pilates enough? My answer will be yes, it is. Because when you don't go, you really feel it when you go back. All right, I need to go do my hair real quick because I'm realizing I should leave for this appointment. But welcome to a new week with me. We've got a lot to do. I mean, every week is busy for me. I stay busy. I don't know how. Sometimes I wonder what. Why am I so busy? But I am. And let's get going. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see a huge welt on my face. Oh my God, people are crazy. Like, people in the medical profession, they're so desensitized to their jobs naturally that like stuff like that is just another day. That hurts so bad. It hurts so bad it burns. Ow. So I had on my face, I wrote it down so I can tell you guys, keratosis. Let me look it up. I've wondered what that was. She hit it with this, by the way, I wore these here in the car on the way. Because I was like, I don't have time to do my hair, but I blow dried it really quick and then I put it in one of these. Ow man, that hurts. But yeah, so apparently this thing is nothing to be concerned about. I lived my life in fear of what this was. I thought it was serious and I was nervous about it. It scared me. And every time I did my makeup, I was like, I hate this thing on my face. But it's not any big deal. And she just hit it with this freezer. It looked like a little miniature fire extinguisher. And it's like frozen air. And she just went like 15 times on that spot. And because when she went to go do it, I said, I can't do needles. You wouldn't think it, but I can't do needles. And she said, most people that I have as patients that are heavily tattooed are the same way. I'm like, really? Interesting. My husband can't either, my dad can't. Because she's like, oh, you want me to take care of that right now? And I was like, oh God, am I ready for that? Because I just didn't come in expecting to have anything done today. But can I still wear my sunglasses? Yes, okay, so I need these to see. These are prescription. But anyway, she said this will kind of look irritated and messed up on my face for a little bit and then it'll eventually go away. Yeah, did not plan on this today, but she gave me the option, like, do you want me to take care of it right now? And I said, well, I am a makeup artist and obviously I want my face to not have like eyesores or anything on it that doesn't look nice. And she said, well, let me just do it right now. And hit me with that frozen thing. It feels like a headache on the side of my face right now though. It's aching pretty bad. That hurts so bad. And I can go back in and get it hit one more time if that doesn't go away. So good to know. I'm gonna be able to get that like completely taken off my face. It's just incredible what people can do anymore. Like, it's incredible. And just the way they were like so quick in and out. All right, that's it. You know what I mean? AC's on and I'm not micing up. This is gonna be the annoying part about how I spend predominantly most of my time up here, because this is like my office where I talk to you guys, where I do my makeup, where I catch up, where I project. The air conditioner is so loud and I have to have it on because it gets so hot up here. I think I showed you guys what it looks like. We need to pump that way down. There we go. It just never gets to 64. That's how hot it stays up here. You can't even get it to turn to 64. Oh, wow. That is impressive. Marvin, you can't even do that. Spin, Shih Tzu, spin. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Spin. Spin. He's so cute. He actually is staying one more day because his family apparently had a delayed flight. So they're gonna get him tomorrow. So he's staying another night. This thing freaking hurts, dude. Like, I didn't know that I was signing up to like feel this pain all damn day. What? All right, ma'am. I have been absolutely enthralled with Love Island USA. See some people saying they don't like it as much. I'm enjoying it. I think it's great. It took a minute. It was a few episodes before I liked it. People are really ripping apart some of the cast members. I hate seeing that because when they get off the show, it's gonna be a shock to see like people don't like you. I couldn't imagine any of that. Like that would suck so bad. Are we playing? Oh, okay. We've got some new stuff. We're doing a lot of yard work this weekend. Well, my husband is, because I have said I'm not doing any more of the hardcore landscaping labor stuff. That's all him. So this is what all this stuff is. We've got Below Deck on very loudly. It's pizza night. All I've had today is my Vega proteins. We went on a long walk, so I've checked that off the list, I took my last bit of supplements out of here, so I need to fill that up, and then I'm allowing myself pizza night because I've been so good. It's perfectly the size of the pan. I've been fasting all morning. And of course, this is the morning my body decides to get up early and my stomach starts to growl. That never happens. That literally never happens. I usually wake up, I have coffee, I have a cup of kefir, and that's it for a couple hours until my stomach can wake up and my body can wake up. So I don't get hungry first thing. But today I did, the day that I'm fasting. I want my coffee so badly. So we are going to, this thing is doing okay. We're going to get blood work done so we can get my thyroid, my hormones, and all that stuff fully tested, because the last 2 times I've requested that, it wasn't. And that's frustrating. Yes, yes it is. Even the doctor that I went to was like, why didn't they? And I'm like, I'm just gonna start calling these my messy mascara days. The days where I don't really do anything with my makeup, but I put on like 50,000 coats of mascara that usually just ends up all over my eye. And then I talk to you and I look at myself when I edit it back and I'm like, girl. Or maybe I'll just flick it out. Ooh, wow. Is this my new mascara removal brush? Get this off here, that's pretty much dry. And put on a lip gloss. I have all of these lovely Lawless glosses. I got glasses. I talk weird sometimes. So I just wanted to try like a simple gloss with the stain. Because wouldn't that be so handy, you know, to just stain your lip, get a nice like outer edged line so it makes your lips look a little bit bigger, and then just gloss it up. So that's the plan. Anyway, I have to get going, so I'm gonna go get my blood work, and I can't wait to have a coffee afterwards. I've never wanted a coffee so bad in my life. Hello. She's the most crazy, beautiful clown on the planet. Oh, just trying to do some choir music. This is my dress. It's double layered, so I just pulled the back of the dress up over my head so that I can get this look. This is the ad that I found on Pinterest. I noticed that when you say the AD word on some of the other apps who will not be mentioned, because I don't know if things get upset when you mention other apps. It's like right now we're all terrified to like talk about things because we're like, it's gonna sync our algorithm. Oh, it's not gonna show it to anybody because it's gonna think this is an AD. And I'm just like, is it though? Like, I don't even know anymore. So I was saying that word because I was talking about vintage ads. I'm just gonna say it because I was talking about vintage ads. So when I was talking about those on the Clock app, they wouldn't show the video. So the whole Vive one that I made, it won't show it because it thinks I'm doing an ad, and I'm not labeling it as an ad so that it's false. You know, people get very upset when you don't say that something's sponsored or a partnership, and it wasn't. I was talking about a vintage ad. But anyway, I took them all down, the ones just that were like getting no views and no traction. It was super annoying. And I'm like, duh, that's what it was. That's why. Because I literally posted a completely different video within 10 minutes because I was testing to see if it was like the time, maybe bad time of day, maybe bad, I didn't word it right, the SEO is not right, blah, blah, blah. And so I posted another one, and it instantly got like 300 views. So I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right. Good to know. So I can't say that word anymore, and I'm going to have to figure out a different way to say it, because how do I describe an advertisement from the 60s and 70s without it thinking that I'm doing a partnered ad? Okay, so I said those words 1,000 times. Let's see if YouTube gets mad. You know what's really weird too? This is not, nobody cares, but let me just say this and I'm totally done. But like, why do my vacation videos sometimes do really well and then sometimes not at all? Like my California one did not do good. What? Why? What like, I thought people liked vacation videos of people going thrifting and doing things. Apparently not. I don't know.
I love a travel vlog. When like influencers I follow go on vacation, I'm like, ooh, show me everything about where you're going. I don't know. People, well, nobody cares. Anyway, this is the palette that I use, the Beauty Blow. I just started my period this morning, and I had to go get blood work, and I had to fast. But oh, sweet, sweet nectar. Because I wasn't able to have that, I had to drink hot water when I woke up just to have something warm and feel like my ritual was still my ritual. And then I went and got blood work. I walk in, and that you guys know how I am. I have that vasovagal syncope where you faint when you get blood taken. And I walk in, and the last time I went to this place, the woman like had a nice place with a little bed, and she was so sweet and really like personable and really chatty. And then this time it was a dude, and he could not have cracked a smile. Like he was like, "Mrs. Sutton, please come in, blah, blah, blah." And I looked over and I saw one of those chairs, and I said, "I'm going to need to lay down or I'll faint on you." And he was like, "Okay." Like just completely emotionless. And that just stresses me out more because I'm a Southern gal at heart, and I need someone to be a little personable, a little personable, a little personable, 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 a little personable. What the is wrong with me? My period is making my brain just like completely brain dead. Have a little freaking bedside manner. Like just, try to turn on a little personality. It's not like I expect people don't have to be smiley and like, you're not a puppet, but it wouldn't hurt to be friendly ish. I'm even asking for a teensy bit because this stresses me out because I hate fainting. Fainting is very traumatic. I convulse. I go to a weird place. I see, my ancestors. Like it's not okay. And they just don't, they're so used to it, desensitized, they don't care. Anyway, so as I was laying there and he was taking my blood, I was like, I could feel myself being anxious because I'm like, I don't like the guy. But then as he was sitting there, I'm like, I'm always trying to win people over. So same thing at my dermatologist, same thing. No personality, not friendly. I kept cracking jokes. Nobody cared. When I was standing up, I tried to make him crack a little smile or give me something. And I stood up and he said, "Do you have your bearings?" And I said, "Hang on, let me see. I think I'm good." And I didn't get a chuckle and I didn't even get a smile, but I got a little twinkle in the eye from the old Uncle Fester. But yeah, I don't expect everybody to have these like charming personalities, but I come from the South. I'm used to people. I'm like, this is the thing. It's the one thing I don't like about the Pacific Northwest is that like there is the freeze. And people are a little freezy. They're not everyone. Sometimes here, I'm going to get this off my head, but a lot. The Seattle freeze is a thing. People just aren't super outgoingly friendly unless you like kind of warm up to them a little bit. They have to thaw. Why is my hair such a mess? This makeup is really fun. The Beauty Below palette is what I used. This palette is so cool. 24 beautiful but deadly shades as I'm watching true crime. So I've been putting these videos on. Isn't that gorgeous? I've been putting these videos on. I've been making these videos and doing voiceover so that I could have TV on, and I just have my computer up here and I'm playing true crime in the background. But that's what we've got going on today. Oh my gosh, you guys, that pizza last night. Oh, it was so good. My husband, one of his first jobs was pizza delivery and pizza, working at a pizza place, and he also made the pizza. So he actually like the one thing that he knows how to make breakfast sandwiches and pizza. It's like the two things he knows how to cook. Other than that, I'm the chef in this house. And so whenever it's pizza time, I get excited because I'm like, he's going to be in the kitchen doing it. That Whole Foods pizza dough, if you're looking to make a homemade pizza, get yourself some Whole Foods pizza dough because that stuff is good. And then we just did sauce. Like we bought the Whole Foods organic pizza sauce and cheese and pepperoni, garlic and mushrooms. And it was, I think I have leftovers. Actually, I'm going to go have that for lunch. It was so delish. And we watched Poop Ship, Crap Boat, Poop Ship. What was that? What's that documentary called? The Poop Boat? Poop Cruise. Poop Cruise. We watched Poop Cruise, which sounds really gross to watch when you're eating, but it's not that graphic. Not like until like maybe more further in. And I kind of had a feeling it was going to set the story up first, so we had time to eat before we fit. But I was dying laughing. Now I know that wasn't meant to be a joke, but that had some funny commentary. Some people said some pretty funny things in that. Did you guys watch that documentary? Oh my God, it cracked me up. And oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Like an actual nightmare. And it was, parts of it were really sad too, but like nobody that I know of got injured in the poop cruise. My battery is telling me it's about to die because I just filmed this whole video. I'm going to go edit it now. That's it for now.
I just got back from Trader Joe's and Home Goods, and I wanted to show you this bag that I just got. It's really nice. If you guys have a Home Goods near you, maybe run to check out if they've got them too. An amazing oversized grocery bag with pockets galore. Like, look at all of these pockets. I just had my flowers tucked in there. There's a pocket on the side here. It's just surrounded with pockets. And it's this nice square, really firm shape, so it'll stand up. When you set it down, it's not going to topple over, and it's made of that burlap material. And this feels a little bit cheap, but it's sturdy. It's obviously just not going to be leather for $12. I think it was 12 bucks. But yeah, I really like it. So I got some things, and I also grabbed some carnations. I just thought those were really pretty, and some eucalyptus to just throw in. So I have this vase. This is what my brushes were in, and I grabbed that vase that had all the holes in the side and put that upstairs for my makeup brushes. I've been loving it as a makeup brush holder. It's been really handy. So I brought this one down thinking I can do a short vase of flowers, and then I'm gonna do a tall one as well. So I'm gonna try to get 2 small bouquets out of that. And I got some dog treats because we were out of dog treats at the moment. Peanut butter, carob, and maple recipe. Yum. Candy shop. I like the Bakis or Bokies, whatever you call that. I really like their treats. They always have nice ones. We call them the bee treats because they're shaped like little bees, and then we just snap them in half, and because our dogs are so small, they can split one treat. I got some new hand towels because the current hand towels that I have are my favorite ones, and they're Christmas presents. I've had these since Christmas. Obviously, I've washed them since then, but I realized I have a lot of seasonal hand towels, and I need to go through and turn some of these into like rags for, you know, projects and things around the house. These are like a really nice, they're so soft. It came with 2 by, oh, it's Cuisinart quick dry kitchen towels. Anyway, they're just really soft. I also got more treats, some beef training reward treats. Gotta love having little small ones to reward them. And then I got 2 candles. I'm just gonna set you right here on the coffee maker again. So 2 candles. I needed a candle in the living room. I always go for these like masculine, woodsy, yeah, aftershave, that kind of thing. This is the teakwood and mahogany soy wax candle. And I also am really particular about the type of glass. If I can't see the candle burning in the glass, I don't want it because I can't see the candle. I want to feel the full experience of burning a candle in my home. I want to see it through the glass, so it has to be that translucent. The other candle I got, same thing. It's that amber glass, so it's kind of see-through. I'll be able to see the candle burning. And this is for the bedroom. This one's whiskey leather. But yeah, here's the inside, if you're wondering. All these different compartments. What do you have there? Oh, a rating treat? Oh. To get it? Oh, good. Okay, good job. Hello and good morning to you. I'm just getting my day going here. We're about to go through my closet and get rid of a lot of stuff. I just feel the need to purge again. I feel like my style is changing again. Kind of getting away from the super girly stuff and more into the things that I feel like are me, which has a little bit of a darker edge to it. Definitely more witchy boho, and I say that all the time, you guys. I know it's probably really annoying to hear, but I just feel like sometimes I go off track when I thrift, and I'll find things that I think I like, but I just realize maybe not for me. So then I have this job to like style it and make it look like me. It's like, why am I giving myself this extra work? Just get things that you know you'll wear, that are staple pieces, and quit buying things that make you have to work harder to make them look like your style. Even though I do love a challenge. But today's outfit is the cider floral overalls. Aren't they fun? They're still working for me, so I'm gonna keep them. I do really like these a lot. I have yellow pants as well, but those shrunk, so I can't wear them right now until I drop some elbs. My husband is on landscaping duty, so that's his job today, and mine is going to be trim work, paint in the bedroom and bathroom, and then this up here and make breakfast. So that's my job while he tackles a huge job in the yard. And I have light gardening to do, and we might hit the garden center. So there's a lot going on this weekend. Let me get started on this first. Remember when I upcycled this dress? I gave it ruffles. It's hot pink. This is a size 12 teacher's style dress with this cute bib to it, but it's, for me, it's actually a little tight in the armpit area. It has a wraparound, so this will be going, I actually will list this in the web shop because it is super adorable. Another upcycle. We have a periwinkle vintage dress, Mrs. Chose teacher dress. Oh, she's a beaut, isn't she? Look at these buttons going up it. It's such a soft, silky fabric. And I upcycled this. I cut it short, added ruffle. That's all I ever do. That's all I did to it, though, is just cut it and give it ruffle. And I've worn this a few times, and at this point, I think it's ready to move on to a new family. So let me know if you want it. Wow, that just pulled the ceiling out. Oh, man. My rack just fell out of the ceiling and pulled half the ceiling out with it. It scared me and it hurt my fingy. There's Yard Work Man. Look at his adorable hat. I love it. You're so cute.
Thanks.
You having fun?
Yeah.
What'd you get done so far?
It's already cleared.
What? Okay, I have to see this. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, this thing.
That's actually a weed.
That's, yeah, it's like a tree weed. Whoa.
Before I churn, so I gotta go through the shovel and dig out this.
Whoa.
This. I gotta dig out all these roots first. I gotta dig out all this room.
This is gonna look so good. You're gonna do such a good job.
And then I'm gonna put that bender board from this corner.
Yeah.
And go like this.
Yeah.
All the way up to the edge of the spot.
Look at teeny tiny. You can walk in there. Yeah, that'll look good. And then just do some beauty bark, like you said.
Once I get these roots up,
yeah.
I'm gonna churn.
Whoa. Wildflowers growing. His mother did this when she came to visit. She threw some wildflowers in this pot and in the tulip pot up here. So those are finally coming in. Aren't they pretty? And then here's what's going on in the garden. Look, huge zucchini or squash. But look, you can see the radish. Isn't that neat? I was wondering how I know when it's time. And now I'm realizing it's time when you can actually see what's growing. Tomatoes take forever though. So we have a good decent pile here of some new stuff that we're gonna get added to the yard sale. And of course, right before the yard sale, I'm sure I'll go crazy and like just add so much stuff last minute to make sure I have full racks. This is all yard sale, all of it. That's it for now for this portion of the video. moving on to painting portion.
Okay, so my job today is to go around and add the trim to the top here in the bedroom. Isn't that exciting? We just haven't finished it. But other than that, things have come together in the old bedroom. I want to get rid of these vases. I feel like those are kind of like an old school way of decorating. Getting on your cooling blanket, buddy? Yeah. Oh, okay. Just regular blanket. This is one of those blankets that stays cool at all times because they get hot at night sometimes. Don't we get hot at night? Did you go to the vet yesterday and you just made them all say, oh my gosh, this Shishu is such a good boy. And he got his medicine? What a good boy. Well, he got his lepto vaccine. Good boy. And then we got to stroll around the neighborhoods and you got tons of TREATs, and your sister came for moral support. Yeah, we had quite an adventure at the vet. It was a family affair. Me and my husband and Marvin and then his sister all came into the room just for Marvin's vet visit so he can get his annual exam, one of his vaccines, and then he really won over the vet and got lots and lots of treats from her. And then came home and I made us, what did I make us for dinner last night? Stir fry. And then tonight it's gonna be chicken Alfredo with broccoli. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, so he's just going through his closet. So this is his stuff. And he's been organizing that. He ordered a shoe rack. And I have my fan hiding in here. It has to be pointing directly onto my body. I have to feel a breeze when I sleep, even if I'm cold, because I'd rather just be warm under the blankets. But you know, perimenopause causes night sweats. Isn't that great? And then we also did put this shelf up finally. This is where I charge my Apple Watch. And I got that new candle, whiskey leather, and fresh linen room spray. This smells so good. It smells like a sexy man. It looks glass, but it's actually plastic, but it smells so good. And every time I pass by this, I catch a whiff. And yeah, I just keep the candle over there. And then some lavender from a friend's garden that they brought us. I just keep that in the bedroom, even though I kind of want to style the shelf a little bit better. But yeah, I had the candle lit last night and I laid in bed and read on my Kindle. I am a person who usually likes books, like actual physical books, especially if I'm going to read outside in the hammock or take a book with me on vacation. But when I'm in here, I have to read my Kindle because my husband falls asleep hours before me and I don't want to have a book light on and be bothering him or any lights on. So the Kindle just makes it so much easier to read in bed when you've got a partner who's asleep. So Kindle reader, bedtime, but then, and it is handy. It is handy if you don't want to bring 1,000 books with you on vacation. A Kindle is handy. New rug arrived. We're gonna do the same one on the other side. And we're all done. We have been trimmed. We're trimmed and we're good. This is the one I brought from upstairs down here temporarily till we figured out what rug we were gonna use. In here, you can see the trim. We still need to finish. And then the wallpaper obviously is still gonna happen. And I just got a new shower curtain. It's the same as the curtains in the bedroom, so it's that kind of linen, scratched linen look, and then a new liner. So that's all brand new too, so that's nice to have that. Just some newness in here, you know. And we got this is replaced, so we had an old blind, and we now have a shelf above the toilet. And this painting has been moved there. A new one of these, it's like a mirror. You could pull out
Just check the back of your head, make sure you're not all scraggle muff behind your, you know what I'm talking about, bed head. But yeah, I gotta go around and finish all of this. Trimmed and cut in all these corners. That side of the wall, this wall, it all got touched up. That's that project. Take that off the list. I also went around and touched up some spots on the wall molding. I got some Mineral Fusion nail polish remover. Part of my problem is that I've been using really hardcore acetone remover on my fingernails to do these gels and take all of the gels off, and I think it's been just wrecking the health of my nails and any sort of hydration in them. So we're gonna use some natural, I don't know if it's natural, gently cleans and preps nails non-dry and acetone free, and it got really good ratings on Amazon. Erin's got me hooked on this stuff now. She sent me a little bottle that's like a spray bottle of it, and I've already gone through the entire thing, and so I bought a refill for that. So now we've got brush cleaner and polish remover. Woohoo! And then a fan, which Marvin keeps attacking the box. It's just a really basic tower fan. There we go. Now we have a little, oh, that's real nice actually. Just a little fan action to keep me cool in the middle of the night. I'm just gonna really need, you know, something I can point right at me. And it's skinny enough that when I'm not using it, I could just turn it off and shove it in the corner. Good morning. The task of home chores and yard work continues. I knew this weekend would be kind of full of a to-do list. I'm ready for the day, and I washed my hair last night, and then I didn't fall asleep. I laid in bed and read my book, and I'm reading a book called Wkly, and it's about finding it's about how to live a happy, long life, leaning into things that bring you health, happiness, and finding your purpose. A lot of it is about like Okinawan people who have long lifespans and why, and kind of looking into the reasons as to why people do live longer. And a lot of it has to do with they have found their ikigai, which is what they love doing and what they're passionate about doing, that they don't even want to retire from it. It is their life's purpose, and so they choose to do it throughout their lives till the end. So I was thinking about like, what is mine? And when I think about anything that I do that I love to do and time just disappears, is when I'm creating stories and showing my life and sharing my life. And I keep chasing like this theme and what I need to do and how I need to say it and what I need to offer the world. And I'm like, what if my ikigai is just this? Why am I feeling this need to put pressure on it? Why don't I just stick with the flow that makes me happy, and it will reveal itself on its own, even though it feels like I've been doing this for a really long time. And when your ikigai has analytics, it can be a little discouraging, but it really helped me. I read the whole thing already. I read it in like 3 nights, and it was really helpful. So I've downloaded 3 more books, and I have samples. I downloaded 3 samples of 3 more books that are about helping you lean into your purpose, have less worry and anxiety in your life. I used to really love books that were Buddhism books that taught you how to relax and chill out, because as you know, I'm a very high anxiety person. Finding anything that helps me learn how to like just calm down is really useful. And I think even when I read this book called Everyday Zen back when I was younger, and I loved it. I need to read it again. It was so helpful in just learning how to just chill out and trust the process. Gone off on a whole tangent, but I'm gonna go help my husband now. My job today is to Edward Scissorhands the bushes. I'm gonna make them look pretty. I'm gonna give them a nice square, you know, kid and play chop, and make them look nice and uniformed. And then we're gonna go to the yard center, and I think we're picking some stuff out, and then we have to drop off all of this yard waste. So we've got a lot to do in the yard today, and sorry there's no real thrifty stuff this week, but I need to take a little bit of a break and start purging. So we're going through a purge phase right now. And then maybe next week I have some things I want to upcycle, so I'm gonna try changing around some dresses. So maybe we'll pick that up in the next week or so. Here's the border we found. Do you think this border is as old as this house?
Oh yeah, looks like it's pretty old.
Did they have concrete like this back in the early 1900s?
Probably better than concrete now.
It probably is, which is sad. Everything was built better then.
But it's too low. Let's see how high our grass line is right here.
Yeah.
Thing's sweet.
Pretty fancy. Pretty handy.
The only thing we managed to get is a plant for the bedroom, and it's called a Socialite Trio Star. Tolerates low light. Bathroom, small stature, low maintenance variety. I think that'll work. There. I'm pooped. Had a really long week. We have done a lot of little projects and things around the house. We're about to go hang up the towel racks and things in the bathroom, and then I think we're gonna spend the rest of the day just relaxing. So I've got nothing left. I'm out. I did have something I wanted to show you guys, and you'll have to stay tuned, but I got some really cool snake decals, and I'm gonna do some snake nails. So I'll probably have those on next week, or if I pop the camera on when I'm making them, I'll put them in next week's vlog. But I got a whole stack of like goth witchy nails, and I'm really excited to put those together. But I'm done for the day, so I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.